What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. It's Elena. So today we're going to be using this heart-shaped mold that I got and also this resin pigment that I recently, well, not recently, but that I hauled in one of my earlier videos. I'll go ahead and link that up above so you can check it out if you haven't already. But this video was requested by Sandra Haslip. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm sorry if I'm not, but I'm finally getting around to doing this heart mold video for you. It's basically what I'm basically going to be doing today is trying to recreate the heart of the ocean from the movie Titanic. So after finally getting the bottle opened, I'm just going to add 3 drops of the pigment to my already mixed resin. I kind of wanted this to be, um, translucent. I wanted the piece to be translucent, so I didn't want to add too many drops. But this is also my first time using these pigments, so this time around, I just wanted to use a couple of drops to see, how translucent or opaque this might turn out. So we're starting off with 3. Of course, I'm going to mix this well, and then I'm going to get ready to pour. So before we get too deep into this project, I just wanted to say if you're new to the channel, welcome. I do resin projects. Recently just fell in love with resin and decided to share my love of resin with the world. I'm also a crafter of many different crafts. So if you like that type of stuff, go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you never miss out on any of my videos. So I'm going to be adding just a little bit of glitter to this resin as well, just to kind of give it just a little bit of shimmer. I don't want to add too much because I don't want the whole thing sparkled out. I just wanted to grab a little bit of light as it, as it's in the sunlight. I want it to reflect just a little bit. So just a little bit of glitter there, and we're going to make sure we stir that up very well. And you can see here the little specks of glitter in the resin there. You see it's not too much, and that was the effect that I was going for. So now it's time to pour. So this heart mold takes a lot of resin. I had to use about 4 of the little mini measuring cups that I normally use to, measure out the resin. I used 2 of the part A and then 2 cups of part B to get this mold filled up. So I had just a little bit left over, and I made a couple of like little keychain molds, but the majority, as you can see, of this resin went into this heart mold. Okay, so now it's time to demold. Let's see how it came out. So here's how it turned out, you guys. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm loving this blue. I think I used just a little bit too much glitter, but yeah, it's still really, really pretty. Okay, so that came out pretty dope. So we're going to try it again using KS resin. I did use this the first time around, but this was a new resin. And I just kind of wanted to try it on this project because, like I said, I do use different resins. Like to try different resins out to see which ones I like the best. But yeah, this is what we're using today. It's kind of thick, so you see me really, really scraping out my little measuring cups. I do not waste resin. I make sure that I get every drop out of my little cups here. So I always make sure to set my timer for 3 to 4 minutes, depending on how much resin I'm mixing. And then I also like to let it rest for about 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes, depending on how much I'm using as well. So now I'm ready to add my red pigment to my resin. I'm only going to add a couple more drops in here than I did the first time. I think I'm adding about 4 or 5 drops this time as opposed to the 3. So yeah, we're just kind of playing with the color just to kind of see how many drops I can get before it's not translucent anymore. So yeah, I think I even added just a few more drops during this mixing process, and you'll see how it turned out once I pop them out of the mold. Okay, time to pour. Okay, so let me stress the importance of mixing your resin very slowly. As you can see, I have a whole lot of bubbles in my resin here. Luckily, this KS resin, as you let it sit, it pretty much gases off, and so the bubbles wound up disappearing. But I think with any other resin I may have used, these bubbles would not have gone away. So yeah, just make sure that you are stirring your resin thoroughly but slowly. So it's time to demold this red one. Let's see how it turns out. So not bad. As you can see, the more drops that I use, the more opaque the heart becomes. So I was trying to go for like a ruby effect here, but that didn't really work out, but it's still red, so it's cool. But which one do you like out of these two here? Let me know in the comments down below. And since this was such a successful project, I did decide to do it again. So you'll see the last one that I made in the next clip. But I did want to thank Sandra for recommending that I try this project out first because I absolutely love these hearts. They were actually too big for me to make the actual Heart of the Ocean necklace. So I think I'm just going to keep them as paperweights. So here's all three of them, you guys. I think the blue one is actually my absolute favorite out of all of them. I was trying to make a ruby one, which is my birthstone. So that's why I was kind of, aiming for the red there. But they are all super, super pretty. I'm really pleased with the way they all came out. I think they make perfect paperweights. Unfortunately, the necklace thing didn't work out for me. I think I will buy the mold that's one size smaller than this, and I think that will be okay to make the necklace. But yeah, let me know which one is your favorite in the comment section down below. And guys, if you're ever interested in any of my pieces, just hit me up in the email or on Instagram. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks again to Sandra for recommending that I do this video, and I will see y'all in the next one. Don't forget, be creative and trust your dopeness.